Ladies and gentlemen, to continue with our session for today, we are still in the introductory and the welcoming part of our conference. Before we get into the wide array of speakers and experts that we have in line for you today, it's my profound honor to introduce a distinguished academic, administrator, and a visionary leader who has made substantial contribution to education, technical innovation, and research. Our special address for today will be delivered by none other than Professor Dr. Manpreet Singh Manna, the Vice Chancellor of Chandigarh University. Dr. Manna's illustrious career is marked by an impressive array of awards and accolades that highlights his dedication and influence in the field of education. He has been recognized by the former President of India and esteemed organizations such as the WSIS, the ATMC Education Group, the Ministry of Ayush from the Government of India, the Indian Society for Technical Education, and many other organizations. And these honors underscore his innovative approach to advancing education and research initiatives. Dr. Manna's international engagements include representing India at the BRICS International Forum and the Ministry of Energy in Russia, which only highlights his stature as an academic leader and his contribution to the global discussions on education and energy. Professor Dr. Manpreet Singh Manna's journey is a testament to his dedication and innovation, and we are incredibly fortunate to have him with us today. Please join me in welcoming Professor Dr. Manpreet Singh Manna for the special address.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Gopal, for such a nice introduction you have given. As the same with the Professor Buddhi have mentioned, we are the teachers. We are the teachers. Rather, being a Vice Chancellor, I feel I'm a first learner of my university because today it's reverse engineering is happening everywhere around the world. We are learning a lot from the youngsters when they come and teach in our class, So today, the one teacher is there to be having a learning from the more than 60 teachers in the class because technology comes to the teachers later before they get explored or exploited by the learners first. And they demand in the class, can we have this level of technology to be used in the classroom for our teaching learning process? And thank you, Mr. Soma, to be bringing the great academic leaders together on the single platform. I really feel it's a big job, because today when we organize some conferences, attendance comes to 50 to 60% because of sometimes rainy season, sometimes we got stuck in a traffic. But to bringing on a virtual platform with the different countries in the one place, it's amazing. And you could mind it. And I could find 100% presence. I could see all the speakers, they have joined it well in time because sometimes they say, okay, when my turn will come, I'll join and I'll give my speech. It's nothing like that because all the great speakers, they are here and they already given a great insights by Mr. Buddhi, and he's a good colleague of me, and he's a man in India who's giving a true values to the education. Thank you, sir, for delivering such a talk to be making the context of the today's day, and then accordingly it is going to be moved. So now, since I have taken a topic in a very different mode, that is for the AI, so I request the organizers if they can allow me to be share screen so that I can present some of the slides with my discussion so that the viewers, the listeners, they can have a same time visualize what we basically I just wants to be. Thank you very much for sharing, giving the sharing rights to me. Now I'm just going to be switch on to my presentation. I hope it's visualized to all of you. So thank you. So dear friends, today, as well said by Mr. Budhira, teachers are coming from the academic world. They have done their masters, they have done their PhDs, they have done their postdoc, they have written so many papers and books. But when they come to the classroom to teach whom? Tomorrow's world. They are going to be the young leaders of our country, and it's going to be, say, like a Viksit Bharat stakeholders, the true stakeholders of Viksit Bharat. Do they concise to the one level? That's why this ecosystem is required. Why this ecosystem is required? Because now it's totally blended in a mode. Just I'm talking about my own country like India. When we are going to have a target ourselves that by 2035, our 50%, although it's very less as compared to the many developed countries, the gross enrollment ratio I'm talking, 50%. As of now, we having some 29.2% as per the today's record. So if we are talking something about the 50% gross enrollment ratio, can we open the institutions overnight? No, it's not possible. Already we're having the highest number of universities in my country, India. We say probably around 1,400 universities and 60,000 plus institutions stand alone from the UGC and our regulatory body like ICT. But still, 50% of the learners are away from the campuses. That's why the intervention of the technology, intervention of the edtech is very much required. And that's why the government of India already recognized this tone. They have come up. They have come up with the solution with the online degree programs. And this online degree program, same times we must keep one thing in mind, the quality assurance. So reason, if today we are going to deliver something with the artificial intelligence mode or maybe with some kind of edtech technologies, which is the great number of industries, they are coming and partnering with the institutions like a Chandigarh University, we have to be assured it is not going to be replace any teacher anywhere in this world. Yes, of course, it is a digital part which is going to be make the transformation. I would to say chalk and duster is going to be transformed along with that. That's nothing. So the wisdom of the teacher is the most important. The intelligence of the teacher is most important. The pedagogy of the teacher is most important. These are the tools which can make your lot much time to be saved and at the same time to give the connect to the learners with unbiasedness. Look at here, the some of the parts, the chatbots, the virtual assistants. At a night when I am studying in my room, this is called a personalized learning, which is the most important learning. Altogether, some doubts comes. Rather than going to the Alexa or Siri to ask something, because they may not be in position to be give you, we have created an ecosystem for the university level. What my university Alexa like, sort of like my university Siri. So this is the chatbots and authenticated data, proven data. Of course, AI is going to be help me a lot to be create a data, but who's going to be vet the data? Who's make it authenticated? My teachers, so that the students can explore their doubts and they go to the next level. When we talk about the grading, many of the industry says we have a relative grading marking. Somebody says the the percentage is the absolute percentage. And some countries they have the SGPA, some countries have the CGPA. We should have the unique feature that is called automated graded assessment. So you just fetch your marks in which country you're applying for the higher education or which level you want to be compare yourself with your peers, maybe from the other countries like Malaysia or maybe US. You should have the proper assessment rubrics for which that is the artificial intelligence is helping a lot. Because I know about my university, but how come I know that my Delhi University is doing something or maybe the Jawaharlal Nehru University is doing something? So my students, when they're going to pursue for their higher education, sometimes they have the problem with the equivalency. That's very important. Now it's come to the intelligent tutoring system. Yes, teacher is a teacher. End of the day, we are human being. Sometimes we have some, health issues. Sometimes we have some kind of other kind of stresses because of, different accredited bodies are visiting to my universities like a NAC, NARF, NB, etc. At that period, when my teacher is not giving 100% in a class, because every day it can't be 100%. Being a human being, we should be very true and honest. Let my intelligent tutoring system to give the supplement, to give the complement to my today's learner, because learner are in the different mode. In today also in my class, there are the fast learners, they are the slow learners. When they are the slow learners, I must deliver in their pace so that they can understand. But the fast learners, I have to give something add in their life because they want to learn it fast and they want to do something different in this world. So for that reason, intelligent tutoring system, which is very much available now with this technology. And now I'll come to the curriculum planning. Yes, in a board of studies, as well said by Dr. Dharm, our industry is participating, our alumni is participating, our stakeholders are participating to be design a curriculum. But trust me, today I'm sitting over here, I'm talking about AI. Do you know what is going to be happening after 3 years? What will the next dimensions of the AI is going to become? So the curriculum has to be futuristic. Because after 4 years, when the learner is coming out to the market and they say, oh my God, again, you have given me something stale. Yes, the curriculum planning, the curriculum designing should be technological interfaced so that let my all these technological interventions give me the futuristic curriculum, which should be the tomorrow. Most of the universities like us, we have decided now, let the last semester should be the blank semester. We'll fill the bucket, taking the what's happening in the market, what the Microsoft is looking, what the Cisco is looking, what the GenuineIN is looking to be get the best skills from the today's graduates. And we call it as a global graduates. So this part is very important and very significant. According to this, the learning analytics. Analytics is a different domain. Today, most of the learners, they do claim and blame. Sir, I have written the whole answer in my answer sheet, but still you are giving 10 out of 15 and 11 to my peers, to my companion. Why so? How to make this analytics so comfortable? But today's learners should never be feel like there is some kind of a biasness in the evaluation system. And that is the analytics which has to be there. And at the same time, we are going to be connect with our, COs and POs mapping, the course outcomes, the program outcomes mapping, then this part. The content recommendation. I am a teacher. I have my books with me from last 20 years. I feel comfortable because I studied the same books and delivering in the class because I'm comfortable. And being a human being, I have to be comfortable. But until unless I cannot make myself uncomfortable, I think my delivery is partial. So the content recommendation has to become the technology. But today is the need to be teach in the class. It's not the Ohm's law is going to be happen there. Yes, the same times Ohm's law cannot be take away. But the failures and the applications of Ohm's law is going to be changed. It's the one kind of the application I'm giving, the electrical part being my the expertise in this. So this is very important. Now I'm going to the next level when I'm going to be discuss for this. Look at here. 50 hours a week, spending less than a half of the time in the direct interaction with the learners. This is not myself. It is one of the, great report has been, McKinsey has been given. So how we can make our time more useful with respect to the teaching learning rather than doing some kind of a clerical work, some kind of administrative work, some kind of evaluation work, for which just look at the graph over here. The professional development is just 3.0. The student instruction and engagement is 16.5 out of 50 hours. When we are going to be present something here, look at here. Technology can help 20 to 30% of their time towards the activities that support students' learning. Amazing. Preparation of your own notes, like of course, ChatGPT. But trust me, I have the initially statement. ChatGPT can be assistant to the teacher, cannot be a teacher. Until unless you just vet the document, until unless you put your quality in that, until unless you put your storytelling in that, there is no use of the ChatGPT to use any kind of the notes preparation or maybe the bullets preparation. Evaluation and feedback system, when it is going to be automated. So somewhere 3.5 hours we are going to save out of the 50 hours. Same with the administration. And look at to the biggest time, the students' instruction and engagement. When this chat, the AI tools are available to give the simulative environment before coming to the lab, what the do's and what the don'ts we supposed to be follow in our technological labs, only not in mechanical or civil. Of course, with the different metallurgy labs and maybe a nuclear physics labs, we have to have this kind of the technology interventions and the professional development. Many of my teachers, they used to take a study leave. They go to the IIT Roorkee, they go to the IIT Bombay to do some kind of a short-term programs or maybe going and use the libraries there to be complete their PhD. Today with this technology, what the best content is lying in the IITs also on the single click with you, because all the content by Government of India through Shodh Ganga, all these kind of tools they have given to you. It is only to design your curriculum, design your day accordingly so that you can save your time to be given more to the students' interaction in their classroom or maybe in the non-working hours. This is very important. That's why this, just see the leaders, the educators, even the students, they have believe in that. And they could mention the 37% of the efficiency is going to be improved with this technology intervention. Here, the technology, which word I'm using, it's not like LMS. It's not only the ERP. Yes, of course, they have the big role. The SAS, the LMS has the big role. Beyond that, the technology is coming to the next level. When my slow learner is going to be captured in a class in such a way, the mood swings as per your explanation part and their learning part, languages. In my country, India, we have 22 languages in a broader way, but 1,500 languages speaking in the different states and districts. The students sometimes shy to ask the question to the teacher because he's not good maybe in English. Although he's a great scientist going to be there tomorrow, because no technology and science says that you're only the English is the medium to become a scientist and the technologist. So for that reason, let this technology to be given this level of, the comfortability to the today's learners and young aspiring minds. If they have a question, maybe in Marathi or question maybe in a Gujarati, answer can definitely come in English and the same tone so that they can make sense. That's why the students say that 35% of the, information they are going to be get in the local languages as well as to be have their assignments to be get completed. Nowadays, as the Government of India has given a great digital platforms across the world, even to be delivering this content, we found that even the language is common. My pronunciation, my accent cannot be matched with the every different domain area. Today, talking English in India and talking English in UK and US, again, it's going to be changed. So let not even a single bite of my learning should be missed out because of this level of even accent also. This level of the artificial intelligence intervention is over there to be repeat your content, repeat your lecture at your personalized learning time so that you can feel. This is the what the workplace of the future. The analytic judgment is coming, the flexibility in the system. Flexibility is more important. Most of the colleges, I am sure, not only in my country, India, but many, because of geographical condition, because of the transportation conditions, the last lecture is missed out. And they are missing out even the library time also. Because they want to go to the center of excellence, they want to go to the grounds, they want to do some kind of hackathons, they want to do something called like IPR part. How this flexibility is there, because the library timings are again the certain period timings. Let the digital library 24/7 in their laptop, in their mobile, which is very much available. And trust me, when technologies comes in mind, the most of the parents, they have the apprehension. Sir, you are going to be make a next level of IQ. What about my EQ? Yes, emotional intelligence is the equal part. Even the ethics of the IT is the equal part. Yes, artificial intelligence. Today, we feel like artificial intelligence is going to design the day for every learner that they should spend good time for the meditation, good time for their yoga, and good time for your parents' time, which they spurs. And these kind of alerts, this kind of, some kind of a quotes coming from the AI, it is only that we have to train. When we are training the system, we are getting the same kind of, if I will train my system, no, I want to be machine, then it's okay. He or she is going to give you the command like a machine. But when you say, I'm a good human being and I want to be remain a good human being with the intelligence of the world, with the technology, then this intellectual curiosity, which is going to be built by you, as well said by Dr. Dharm here, we are getting a good IPRs from the universities. But end of the day, where they are going? On the shelf, in the Almira, or somewhere in the library to be get the marks for the NAC or NIRF. What the technology transfer is going to be there, unless the every problem statement is going to be linked with the solutions for the society or societal impact. This IPR is not going to be help me a lot, because everybody is not going to be a unicorn and overnight. And everybody's startup is not going to be stay startup even after 5 years. They may join a good company also as a corporate world, so that the 22%, the bias detection and handling and AI delegation. AI delegation is most. Today, I'm a vice chancellor. If I like someone, I will make someone dean. Whether he or she is capable of as a dean academics position, let the AI to delegate the position by capturing the last 5 years, the component, the analytics of the persons, how is pursuing in the department, how is working with the students, how is good with the peers, so that my staff, allocation, the division and the road and the role has to be divided. It is not that I'm going to say the AI is going to be master to me. No, 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 no. AI is going to be assistant, which is going to give the analytics. And end of the day is my wisdom, my experience of 30 years or more than that, which I have to apply for the last, just augmented reality in education. It is going to be the future. Everybody have to accept it. It's going to be visualizing confusing ideas, personalize the learning atmospheres, boost engagement and the interactivity, fostering group work and the collaborative learning. Today, learners sitting in one university, they say we are the group. No, 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 no. Even today sitting in India, they are collaborating with the Malaysia, they are collaborating with the UK, because this kind of the group, it's very much available. And that's why the technology is very much needed to be get intervened. The edtech companies have a big role. Of course, they are coming for the commercial mindset, no doubt at all. Even our honorable Supreme Court, they said, of course, education now becomes a business. Please make it a serious business. It does mean that if we are taking some kind of fee from the learners or any kind of the additional part of that commercial, we should give the value addition. We should give the value education. Otherwise, he will keep our fee to be one level, not rising the fee. My student is not competent. He is not going to compete to the market in a global market. So we have to serve. We have to serve them with the best of the technologies, of course, with the subsidized model. Government of India is helping a lot with the scholarships or some kind of the other tools. Same, the universities also have this ISR. We call this as institutional social responsibility. When my ISR, when my CSR are going to be clubbed together, I think only 30% is shell out by the students. The 70% comes with this kind of the models when we are working successfully. So AI trends in a research also, this automated labs and knowledge graphs and relationship maps. machine-generated hypothesis experiments. You just see how the vaccination could come so early in the market, although it needs so 15 years of time to be get the trial. Because of this technology, because of this kind of tools, we identify so the research landscapes, predict the disease and drug combinations. So days far, when we used to say, today you start experimenting and you are going to complete your PhD in 3 years. Yes, PhD take me 3 years, but your experimentation may take not more than 3 months. Rest part is to be how to link with the applications, how to link with the next level of challenges, how to link with the future extensions for that domain. And that's why the AI is giving a trends. And end of the day, it is the artificial intelligence. Without human intelligence going to be collaborate together, it cannot give you the complete solutions of the world of education. That's why AI with the HI, it's going to be there to be even save ourselves to the plagiarism, to duplicacy, reinventing of wheel. And at the same time, we have to have the different search engines to be developed to be get the best and authenticated content. Although we have the good number of tools helping, but the teacher's role is bigger now. You must type the best thing, you must read the best thing, you must endorse the best thing on the tools, so that tomorrow when it is going to the student's dashboard, they say, oh, my teacher already endorsed it. I'm learning from the right platform, learning from the right technology and the right time and the right pace. This is all I just wanted to be convey in my short talk. And the AI has a big role in an education system, not only for higher education, as well as the K-12. And we could see lot many interventions are helping a lot, so-called AI labs. And this is the future of our every country. When we say the readiness for the tomorrow, for the new tomorrow, and education is for the new tomorrow. This is all I just wanted to share. Thank you. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity to be bringing my small presentation over here.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Professor. Definitely, that is one of the most important topics that the whole world is talking about. These days, everyone is trying to figure out how we can use AI the best way possible, integrate it into our current workflows, and not let it replace us eventually, but rather use it as a powerful tool to aid in our daily work and to get our daily tasks done. So your insights is very much appreciated, and I'm sure it will add value to all the listeners who have joined us today. So